Busy night, but there's always room for another.
Hello friends, this is Jasu Bakuhatsu, and I'm still learning how to play Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. So, as you can see here, I did a single game off camera, just to level up that Warlock, really, because I didn't quite get enough experience to level him up last time, and I didn't want to start off the next video playing the same class I did last time, so there isn't really a whole lot else for us to do, but just keep playing and finishing quests. So, I won that Warlock game, if you were curious. It was a pretty good and close one, actually, and I wish I had recorded it after the fact. But, yeah, we've got 3 games to go, and, yeah, we're gonna see if we can finish that quest. We only have to play the games, it seems, and not necessarily win, so that's a good thing. So, okay, I've actually made... another thing I did off camera was I made a custom deck, which I call Naive Warrior, because I just didn't really give any thought whatsoever to the overall deck construction or the overall synergy of the cards or anything like that. I just basically tried to have a decent balance, kind of heaviest on mid-cost cards, kind of lighter on the lower-cost cards, and only a few of the high-cost cards. Sort of a nice standard bell curve. That's probably the best thing to do for all I know. And basically what I did was just for each cost tier of card, I just picked the cards that I thought looked best, with no thought whatsoever as to how they sort of play together overall in my deck. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Looks like I'm going first. Definitely don't want something this big, this early. These two are something to think about. This doesn't give me anything to play in the first 2 turns, which is really bad. Like, yeah, if the other guy has good stuff, he can just get board control over me. But the thing is, these are both really good cards, is the thing. Like, he'll get board control before me if you know what, I'll get rid of the Warsong Commander, because I think that would be better to get out later in the game when I actually have other minions, or other minions it'll once I've established board control, really. I don't think it would be that good to get it out that early, and okay. So this is really bad. I'm probably going to lose this one really badly. Oh, thanks for that, you fucking... So, okay, this is going badly for me. Might have gone too heavy on the high-cost cards in this deck. In fact, I probably did. Although, I don't know, it's a tough call, because, like, it's... Like, you're consistently gaining 1 mana each turn, so, like, most of the game... And you have a whole 30 life, so it's... Okay, this was a lucky draw. This seems like a really good card to me. For only 2, you end up losing life on your hero for using it, but it seems like a really good way to just clear out the board in the early game if you're lucky enough to draw it early. Like I said, you lose a bit of health, but it's a good way to sort of stall things out until we can get our high-cost creatures out there, so that'll be good for us. I've got some of these in the deck too. Just card draw in general seems good. So it seems like you go into the late game pretty fast in this game, long before anyone's close to dying. And it also seems like I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, I forgot. I had another thing that I realized about this game, but I forgot what it was. Oh, this is going to bother me for like the whole game if I don't remember it now. So yeah, basically you spend more of your time in the late game, since the game won't be over by the time you get up to like 7 or 8 mana. So I think in general you want to be sort of a bit heavier on the upper tier in general. And yeah, this just seems like a really good... It seems to me like a lot of the cards that just have no text on them whatsoever seem to be the best. And yeah, this charge one seems good too, so it's like now I have board control. What are you gonna do now? Or actually you could just cast a spell to wipe it out, and that was probably a waste. Could have maybe saved that, but maybe he has nothing. He probably has something. That's a lot of cards he has there. Oh yeah, and the other thing is you also run out of cards very early, I've found. Again, for that same reason, you build up mana fairly quickly, and fairly early on, like by turn 7 or 8 or so, you're playing multiple cards per turn, and it just seems that you run out of cards fairly quickly. So card draw also seems to be very important. Otherwise, you just end up top decking against each other, and it's just awful, it seems to me. Deal 2 damage. That would be pretty sweet. Actually, this would be a nice way to maintain board control. Oh, I can't play them both, though. So that would be 2 damage. So, yeah, I'm going to lose that guy if I don't... No, it's a tough call. I don't have much worth keeping at this point, is the thing. Oh, this is tough. Really tough.
What now?
Yeah, I think... Or, you know what? Yeah, I don't have anything else to do with my mana, so I think I'm gonna... okay. Yeah, oh yeah, I want to do this first if I'm doing it at all. So I do that, and yeah, definitely not this, because I don't have any friendly minions on the battlefield. And just, yeah, do this to get through and get some hero damage. And that'll be the end of my turn. No sense using charge on that. Board control seems like a really important thing. That's the way... That really close Warlock game I played that I mentioned, that was sort of the crucial mistake that my opponent made. He tried to rush me down, he ignored my creatures and just tried to take me down, and he almost did it. I was down to like 6 or 7 HP at one point. But, yeah, I focused on his creatures, and eventually we were just kind of top-decking against each other, but I had wiped out his board, and so his board was all gone, like he had no creatures, and I had like 4 or 5 creatures, and every time he'd draw a card and play a creature, I'd just wipe it out and continue attacking him, and because I had like really solid board control, I was able to win that one fairly easily in the end, after that sort of, after that point where I had all of the creatures and he had none. Ooh, Fiery War Axe, that's a good one. Yeah, I can just use that to... You know what? I think I'll save the Fiery War Axe. Or actually, I can do both. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this. This was a bit of a mistake, actually, now that I think of it. For some reason, I thought this guy had more health than he did. So, that was a mistake, definitely. Actually, I could have charged to sort of overcome that mistake. I could have traded this out and then attacked him there. Yeah, that was a really bad play on my part. I don't know what the right call was there. Fiery War Axe, maybe? I couldn't have wiped out that other thing. It had 4 health. So I don't know what my chances are. I was sort of hoping... This seems like a good card, but now that I think of it, it's hard to get board control. Like, it's sort of a situational card. I kind of like I was mentioning how I like the cards that don't have any text on them, because they tend to have higher numbers on them, is the thing. And higher numbers are really good in this game. Like, all of the text is kind of situational. Like, this guy's really good if you have a lot of minions, and if you don't, it's not so good. Whereas a card with high numbers is just pretty much always going to be good. Yeah, I think I need probably need Taunt at this point. And, so I think I play this... Oh, I thought it would have had enough for armor up, but I guess not. Tough call. Or I think what I want to do, actually, is maybe gain a big advantage and then just whop the guy. Yeah, basically, I want to go for board control before I play this guy out, and then I can charge him and get a whole bunch of damage at once. And, I'm going to keep this on hand, just in case he plays something that I can trade out with it for cheap. Like, yeah, if he plays, like, a 1-2 or something for some reason, I don't know why he would. That's a lot of cards. You've got to have something in there, man. I'm in bad shape now in terms of... I have a huge card disadvantage. That's another thing. It's board control is one thing, having more creatures than the other opponent, just so you can clear out all of his guys and just keep on... Yeah, just keep on, keep on doing that, basically. It sort of snowballs. Like, if you have a bunch of creatures out, and you can just kill you can kill his creatures every time he plays anything, and just maintain that advantage that way. So board control is important. Card advantage is another thing that in this game I'm thinking is another thing that I should have taken into consideration more, because he has a lot of options right now. I'm sort of just holding out. I'm basically top decking at this point. Both of these cards are dependent on me having a fair amount of board control, and yeah, until I get that, I don't have a lot of options. I'm just kind of top decking until hoping that I eventually get into that good situation, and that needs to die as soon as possible. Yeah, he can fireball my stuff for 2 damage. That is huge. So yeah, that needs to die instantly at any cost. If I play this, then he can get it. Really? Oh wow, I think that was a mistake, actually. Ooh, this is kind of good. Or actually, no, it isn't. So okay, if I play this right now, this guy will be. Oh, they're +1/+1. Now that changes things. I almost want to save this guy now. Okay, I think what I want to do, clear this out. There. Now, this, everyone is +1/+1. Oh, that's not even a battle cry. Sweet. Okay, I think this will go good for me. And then I can kill that guy, and then no more 2 damage fireballs for you. It kind of sucks. I'm probably going to lose that guy next turn, just because she's probably got some spells in there somewhere. I mean, yeah, if there were creatures in that hand over there, he'd be playing them for sure, because I have significant board control at this point. I don't know if I showed off these interactive elements before, but yeah, you can sort of interact with these different things on the corners, and it's really cool. That's a polymorph. Polymorph or a fireball, I'm calling it right now. No, that doesn't look like this one does anything. Yep, that's a polymorph. Sucks. And since that wasn't a battle cry, I lose that effect now too. But if he's not going to kill any of my guys, I can do the frost... Okay, he's going to kill all of my guys. Fucking hell. That's what he's holding on to, I'll bet. He's probably got a whole bunch of those. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I don't think we really have any options at this point. I mean, this is a decent play. Again, we can sort of re-establish that board control, so I get... Yeah. Get this out. Get this out. And I can sort of regain a bit of that advantage I had before. And if he plays that card again, then I think it was 2 damage to everything. If it was 3, then I'm screwed. But if it was 2 damage to everything, he can play that, and I'll still have guys left. And then I can get this guy out, charge him, and things will be going swell. Actually, no, they won't, because he'll still have like a 4 or 5 card advantage over me, and I'll be strictly pulling off the top of the deck from that point. I'm still kind of learning a lot about the strategy. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Now if he has that card, it kills everything. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that's good. This is good. I can play everything. I can play all the things. I think I might be able to kill him. I don't know, it'll be close. Because these guys will have charge. Or, oh god, was this a battle cry? No, it wasn't. Okay. So that's 6, 9, 11. Okay, no, not even close. Not unless this guy got me 10 damage. Actually, this card ended up being useless because I have this. I think I might actually take this out of this deck now, because these guys take care of that. So, okay, I think I want to actually trade her out for the Cobra. She'll die from it because she'll have taken damage, but what I can do is all of this first. So yeah, because if she dies, then all of my guys will lose their charge ability. So what I want to do is I want to attack with all of them, and then get rid of her. And yeah, and now I have a significant advantage. And if I get any other really good creatures to finish them off next turn, I can charge them with this card. So yeah, that creature had outlived its usefulness. So this is going really good. Again, I think that my opponent made that huge mistake of giving up board control, attacking me with his spells and creatures when he could have been attacking my minions. Although I did get really good card draws. That was probably a polymorph or something, or maybe I don't know. These guys are all really low life though, so it's not over yet. Yeah, one good spell I think could wipe them all out. 4 damage to all enemy minions. Okay, that sucks. So now I've got nothing but a charge, and I need to draw a big minion like now. I've just like lost all of my advantage there. That's why he was holding on to all of his cards this time, the bastard. He's got nothing but wipe out all my shit cards, so he was waiting until I had a bunch of shit to wipe out. I don't know if I want to use this, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's just time to armor up. Like I want it, like again, I don't want to waste this trying to burst him down. I can't This isn't going to help me at this point, unless I can kill him, like, now. I want to save this until he plays something, and then I can use this to regain board control. Because that's what's going to decide this game. I can't burst him down. No one card that I can draw is going to let me burst him down from 13. And if this is a good... Maybe I do want to keep these, because this is a really good card to have. I'm actually... and I actually win this War of Attrition if we just keep going Fireball versus whatever, because... Oh... If I play this right now, I'm just going to lose it, and it has a good secondary effect. Like, I could just clear everything, but then, again, he'd be 3 cards up on me, and I kind of like where I'm at right now. I don't know, it's a tough call. I'm not going to play Heroic Strike, because that wouldn't let me kill anything. So, I'm just going to end it. These are all cards that will be good later if I can get the right draws to go with them. I'm kind of building up, I don't know, a little bit of a combo here. I have a significant life advantage, and I'm just gaining life every turn. Oh, armor is a mechanic that I haven't explained. And like pretty much all of the mechanics in this game that I never got around to explaining, they're probably simple enough that you'd figure them out just by watching. Oh, that's bad. I need something like that. Basically, yeah, armor is basically just healing that lets you go over your health maximum. I gain 2 armor, and that just basically gives me +2 health. That can go above my maximum health. Okay, that's... You know what? I'll take it. Or will I? This is tough. So, if I play her, she won't... This one won't have charge, and I kind of want it to. So this will get up to 3. I think I can wipe out all of his shit with all of my cards. It's gonna be tough. So okay. This goes down. That's just... Yeah, that just needs to happen first. And then this is a bit sad. Yeah, I'm doing a lot here. Yeah, I'm giving up a lot for this. Oh, I don't have the mana for it. Shit, that was a huge mistake. Motherfucker. Oh, I misplayed that so badly. I thought I had mana left for some reason. Oh. Oh. And I gave up all my cards for that, too. The charge was wasted, definitely. I should not have used that. That was just abysmal. Should not have used that at all. Now I'm gonna lose this guy. And whatever I play next... Oh, he's gonna cast a spell on it, too, so yeah. I think I'm gonna lose this one, actually. Like I said, board control is everything, and despite my reasonable health advantage, I'm just gonna lose now. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play this, at least. Ooh, that's not bad. That's actually decent for me. If I draw something good, like my Core Hound or something. Okay, that actually worked. Or no, it doesn't, because I have no way to make her charge. Son of a bitch. Nevertheless, if he tries to attack her, then he'll lose this thing. So he's pretty much forced to burst me down. So he'll get 2 more attacks off of this guy. But after that, if he makes the mistake of trying to burst me down, then he'll lose this guy 2 turns from now. And other than that, I just have to hope that he gets unlucky. That was lucky, probably. Or it's not lucky yet. Hopefully that was garbage that he drew, but it probably wasn't. He's had mostly garbage this game so far, so like, he drew his board clear first, and now he's drawing all of his powerful minions. I'll bet that's what's happening now. Yeah, I think my time in the sun has kind of ended, although I haven't drawn any big expensive creatures yet, I don't think. If I did though, okay, I'm finished. No chance now, I don't think. Actually, yeah, considering that he has that out now, the correct decision is to burst me down, because I'm... Okay, this will keep me alive a little bit longer. The gates are open. So, what to do now? So I can armor up for free, basically, and then I can choose if do I want to play this or not. So these 2 will actually kill that guy.
Push forward.
Oh, Okay.
If you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. And, oh, I really don't want to waste this, but I'm kind of pressed for time. Nevertheless, though, it won't help me whatsoever. I've got to save that for when I can actually take something out worth taking out. I'm just kind of like just barely hanging on here. Oh, I was talking about my sort of critical analysis of Magic last video, sort of based on my preliminary, based on the little bit of that game I had played. I also mentioned that I had played Yu-Gi-Oh before. I don't have a critical analysis of Yu-Gi-Oh compared to this game because it's been years and years since I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and yeah, I just don't even remember the rules or anything like that, so I couldn't give you that. Basically, what I'm trying to get out is that by no means was I attempting to imply in my previous video that I think Yu-Gi-Oh is better than Magic or anything like that. I have no critical assessment of Yu-Gi-Oh because I completely forget the rules. Oh, that's unfortunate, but I think we might have to take it in the end. We could stall him. I mean... And yeah, now is definitely the time to play this. Oh shit, no it isn't. Oh, I forgot about the taunt. Motherfucker, that was a huge mistake. Oh. Huge mistake. Wow. I have nothing to kill that with now. Like, I literally can't kill that. He has a 3-card advantage as well. And neither of us has drawn any, like, really good... Or I drew my 1/7 coster, actually. That was +1 to all other minions, and he polymorphed it. I think he's... I would bet that he's sitting on another polymorph as well. Oh, what's this? Fireball? Oh, he hasn't drawn any fireballs yet either. That's another fireball, probably. I'm done. Fucking... Ugh. That honestly seems like... Ugh. It's really irritating. But again, I made some mistakes there, but again, I don't think I had any chance. I don't think I had a chance to win there. So, and it was a naive custom deck anyways. Oh, 4/3 charge. Well, that seems decent, I guess. And so the reason I picked the Warrior is just because it seemed kind of kind of like an interesting set to me. The idea of weapons. Yeah, like I said, I mentioned the reasons why I like weapons. It just seems like a good way to get early board control by taking swipes at minions early on in the game. So I thought the Warrior seemed kind of interesting if I could play around with that mechanic. But yeah, so now that I've tried out that custom deck, let's make a new one and see if we can fare any better. And so the way you do that is you go into my collection and you... Yeah, just make a new deck. The interface is another thing that I think they do a really good job of in this game. Everything's, at least from what I've seen so far, it's just very laid out. It's just kind of intuitively laid out. Everything's well labeled. It's not hard to find things that you want to do. I haven't really thought too much ahead. I had good luck with the Priest in my versus AI matches. Warlock also seems interesting. Although there was some... I actually had one really good game with the Hunter against the AI where I got really lucky. I'm going to see if I can maybe duplicate that luck. So we're going to make a Hunter deck with the idea. So what I did with that other game is these two cards were sort of key. I managed to buff up a whole bunch of my beasts. And I had a bunch of beasts sort of hidden behind a couple big taunt creatures. And then after that I was able to bring out a Timberwolf and 2 Houndmasters and just... Houndmasters on the taunt creature, Timberwolves on everything else, and I just got, again, good board control and completely slaughtered him. Now, of course, as we found out, good board control is sort of that sort of strategy is predicated on you getting that board control first, and getting a lot of creatures and wiping out the enemy's creatures, and then you sort of play these guys to get that overwhelming advantage. So I'm going to give that a shot and see if it works for me this time. So these are essential. Oh, this is irritating, because I don't know what... Like, is this just like a random beast, like any beast in the game? Like, I could draw anything between a boar and a core hound? Like, that would be... That was the game where I learned that core hounds are beasts as well, because that core hound got buffed up to shit. That was the... In fact, that was the... Yeah, that was my taunt creature. I put 2 Houndmasters on one of my core hounds, which buffed it up to like, I don't know what it was. It's like 13-9 or something ridiculous like that. So I don't know if it's like a limited... I don't know how good the beasts you can draw. So I guess we're still learning the game. Let's find out. This seems like garbage. Yeah, especially for low cost, I think you definitely want to get a creature out early on in the game. And later on in the game, it's not useful either. I'm still learning, but I think just the straight damage nuke one creature spells aren't very good unless they're like very cost efficient. Unless you can take out a huge creature with them for low cost. This also seems like garbage. I don't know why you'd want to do this. I mean, it's situationally good, but it's taking up space in your deck. So what are, as far as deck building, the only thing I have all my hunter cards to choose from because this is a hunter deck, and you have 30 cards in a deck, and that's a fixed set. It's the minimum and maximum. Every deck must have 30 cards in it. So I think that's good, a good starting place. Oh, right, and I'm going to go to my regular guys now. So we've got our beast buffers, and now I guess we need to get our beasts. The thing is, I don't really like the boar, is the thing. I really like the Goldshire Footmen out of all of the one-costers. But, I don't know. I mean, the Stone Tusk Boar is good, too. The charge is nice. It lets you just wipe out... Basically lets you clear the board. Keep things sort of even early on in the game. Again, like I said, Murloc Raider is probably my favorite. Or actually, no. Murloc Raider, now that I look at the numbers, the Voodoo Doctor is strictly better than the Murloc Raider. I guess he's a Murloc, and that gives him benefits from this guy. Again, though, I don't even know enough about this game to make like good decisions. Oh, the Timberwolf and the Stone, or the Timberwolf is a 1 as well. I don't know if I want too many 1s here for the same reasons. This also seems like garbage. Like like deal 1, or I guess it's not too bad. You can wipe out a creature and then still have this guy left. It's in fact, I'd say it's pretty much strictly better than the Stone Tusk Boar. It lets you deal your 1 damage without losing the creature. So, I mean, there are good high... I don't want to waste my buffers on my buffing Houndmasters on a Stone Tusk Boar anyways, so I think we'll go with the Elven Archer. And I'll just sort of do one from each and see how the balance goes from there. So, in general, I think I prefer higher defense creatures just because they kind of stay out longer and you get higher life as opposed to higher attack just because you get better... They tend to stay out longer. Like, in general, I think I prefer the 2/2 Taunt. Or maybe the... I could have sworn that there was a 2/3. Or maybe there's more over here. Oh yeah, the River Crocolisk is probably my favorite 2-coster, but because this is actually worth buffing. If you get this guy buffed up in the early game, give him Taunt and +2/+2. Is it 2? Yeah. Bloodfen Raptor is a very good target for the Houndmaster if you can get it out early, I found. Oh, and this is also a beast, though. So I don't know. I didn't realize... I don't know why I thought that a crocodile wouldn't be a beast. So yeah, let's get that for our 2. Yeah, let's just get one... Alright, 1 from each. And see where we are from there. So Iron for Grizzly. So yeah, Taunt is a big thing about this. You need the Taunt to sort of build up your creature army. So that's... Yeah, definitely want one of these. And again, it's a good target for... Even though it has Taunt already, the +2/+2 is really good. The Boar... Nah. These 2 are also 2 cards that I really like under normal circumstances. So I'll Oh, the Wolf... I would have thought this guy would be a beast, but I guess not. He's a Beast Rider. This one kind of sucks, to be honest. I like higher health than... I like having more health than attack, but 1 attack is just too little. You don't get much out of that. Chillwind Yeti isn't a beast. I thought he would be. I thought that would be crazy if I could buff that guy up, but it doesn't look like it's in the card. So we've got the Snapjaw. I kind of want more Taunt, but this is also a super good buffing target. Thing is, it's hard to get combos, so if I can get like and this is a good card anyways. Like 2 attack is not too bad. You could, if they're playing a bunch of low cost or low life creatures, you can take out a bunch of them with this guy for only 4 mana. I've had good luck with this card in the past, and it's good to be... It makes a super good Houndmaster buff, so it's... Again, it's easier to set up those combos. Like if I have a bunch of cards that are good targets for the Houndmaster, then the Houndmaster will probably just be good whenever I draw him, because most of the rest of my deck will be good for that. I have no beasts here. So, I've had I've had both the AI and, like, human opponents play this to really good effect against me, but I've never been able to make good use of it. I kind of prefer this guy. But again, it's very situational. You need to have the advantage for him to really shine. You have to have a bunch of minions out in the first place. He's really good late game, actually, when you have like 10 mana and you can play the creatures out before you put him down. And this is a battle cry guy, so it doesn't matter if your minions get taken out after you play him. He'll still maintain that +1/+1. This one seems decent too. It's got better numbers than most of the others. 5/4 taunt, that's not bad. I've got to start making decisions, so we'll give the Berserker a shot. Oh, I don't. I've had such bad luck with him in the past, but I've seen other people play him to really good effect. No beasts here either, so tough call. Lord of the Arena is really good. He's not quite. The numbers aren't as good. In fact, they aren't nearly as good as the Boulder Fist Ogre, but I'm gonna need, or I don't know. I have a lot of taunt already. I've got the Iron Fur. I've got the Oasis Snapjaw. I'll probably pick up Shield Master, the 4-cost taunt on my next time around. So I'll get the Boulder Fist Ogre for now. And 7. Normally I'd go Stormwind Champion or pretty much anything but Corehound for that same reason I mentioned. It just dies too easily. It's like most 4 and 5 cost. There are a lot of like 5-costers that can just wipe it out in one hit very efficiently. But because it's a beast, I've just got to take it. So where are we at? We got 10 more to choose from. How are we doing? Another good interface thing I really like, it lays them out in order so you can sort of see how many of each cost you have. So we need some more 2s in here. That would be a perfect opportunity to get more Bloodfen Raptors out. But I think I'm kind of good on beasts now. Card draw will be a big problem, I think. So I think I just pretty much always want Novice Engineers. It's just a really good card. Or I don't know. Again, I want to maximize my chance of playing Houndmasters and Timberwolves to good effect. And I don't know if I want too many low-costers. I'll get the Novice Engineer. It's also good late, or actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of better late game. If you draw a Bloodfen Raptor late game, it's like, whoop-de-friggin-do, it'll die instantly. But Novice Engineer, at least you can sort of have something on the field and draw something that could be even more useful. Probably should get another 3 as well. Any more beasts? I don't like the Silverback Patriarch. So Raid Leader is good. Both of these are good. I think I like the... I found that the idea of buffing up one creature to a ridiculous degree is kind of less... This is sort of almost always useful. Raid Leader is kind of situational, but this... You can make good things happen with the Shattered Sun Cleric. Just +1/+1 right off the bat. Pretty much any time. And probably want a couple 4-costers. Although there's... Yeah, I think Chillwind is... Chillwind or the Senjin. Or actually, now that I think of it, sacrificing 1 attack for taunt, that seems like really good. I mean, that extra attack does help you kill some things you couldn't otherwise, like Ogre Mage Eyes. I would definitely get this if it were a beast, but yeah, I think I want more taunt. Senjin Shieldmaster. It helps me establish that board control. And yeah, I probably want another 5. Probably don't want too many 6s and 7s. Like, assuming I get just 2, so I've got 1, 2, yeah, I've got 2 more cards to choose from, basically. You know what, I don't know if I really like anything at 5, though. Although, this guy's pretty good. So yeah, I like this. The numbers on this are this seems like a really bad card to me. 2 health for a 5-coster. I mean, he deals 2 damage, but... It's going to die before it gets to use its attack strength. This would be a better card, I think, if you reversed those numbers. If it were a 2/4 and dealt 2 damage. This could be good. I think I'm good on taunt. If anything, I maybe have too much taunt. Could get another 7. Was there anything good at 7? There's not a huge difference in as far as 6 and 7. Again, I already have a lot of taunt. Got the Corehounds. Stormwind Champion. This guy's got a persistent effect. That's really nice. Still, I don't want to clog my deck with like really expensive cards. But I think I like it better than the... You know what? Let's just go... I don't know enough about this game to theory craft anyways. Let's just go with our gut. Tons of taunt... Not really our gut. Let's just try things. Get a ton of taunt and see what happens. I am a bit low on low costers, but The problem we had last game, actually, was we had too many crappy cards. If we could have drawn big, expensive cards in the late game, which was most of the game, we would have won. So, yeah, like, most of our deck is, like, this is the first 4 turns. I can play all of these in the first 4 turns, and that's not a lot of the game, percentage-wise, so... Screw it, Stormwind Champ. Or, I don't know, 4 useless cards in a deck of 30 is the thing. Not useless, but they'll be useless until we get to that 7th turn, so that's a bit tricky. Yeah, let's get the Frost. Yeah, let's just do it. And we're gonna name this, I don't know, something... I have spent way too much time on this already, so we'll just call it Beast Mode, the most uncreative thing I can possibly think of. And, yeah, we're gonna try that out right now. Oh, right, we're on the main menu. So let's play against an opponent of equal skill, and we're gonna try out Beast Mode, which didn't get named for some reason, but I don't think I pressed enter, is the thing. Whatever. We're gonna try out our Beast Mode deck on this. I don't know how many people are actually in the beta right now. Like, maybe it's... Or I guess there was probably, like, a recent wave of invites or something. That's probably how I got in. Thrall. I don't have much experience against shamans, whatever they're called. Okay, let's... Oh, nice, I go second. So now we can sort of put to the test my theory that there's... I think that they might have maybe overcompensated for the first player advantage. They give you a lot of stuff. The extra card and the coin is huge. So... Yeah, in general, I pretty much as long as I pretty much like to stay 4 and under on my opening hand. Just because it's good to have some plans. Okay. See, this is sort of a nice little combo. If I can get something good out of this, then we'll be kind of sitting pretty from that point forward. Oh, yeah, see, this is why I like extra health creatures. I can play her to the field using the coin. And then I can kill off his boar, and, oh, that's very nice. I like where this is going. I've got a... When the numbers just... I wish I could... Can I organize my hand? Organize by, like, say, increasing mana cost? Anyways, I've got a good setup right here. Like, I have something to play every turn. Or I don't have something to play next turn, but it doesn't matter, because I have my ability. So yeah, every single turn I'm guaranteed to be able to play something. So this is... working out in our favor so far. I do this on turn 2, summon this on turn 3, and then if it's good, I buff it up on the turn after that. Oh, and again, he's getting greedy. He's trying to burst me down. And yeah, I could get greedy and try and get 2 damage on him, but I'm not. I'm going to try and wipe out his board.
Oh, if you're sure.
So yeah, I can wipe out both of these guys with this. If this were a 2-1, I could only get one of those guys. Or even a 3-1, it would die to 1 boar. Yeah, high attack creatures. When you sacrifice life for attack, you have like a creature with high attack and low life. It just makes it too easy for your opponents to... Ooh, that's nasty. That's very nasty indeed. Although, like I said, high attack... Ooh! Oh, I can't wait till turn 7. Because yeah, high attack, low health, and he's going through my minions to try and burst me down. It could work, actually. I don't know what there is out there. Like, if he were a freaking sorceress, he could, like, get 12 health off me in 2 rounds. After, once we hit the... I think it's 4 or 5 that fireball costs. See, I'm trading a 3-1 out for a 1-1. That's a good... Like, I took away... Like, if you just add up all the numbers, I took down a 3-1 and a 1-1. So I took down 5 numbers on the enemy's board. Oh, you know what? I think I want to buff up my Crocolisk. I'm gonna buff the shit out of this Crocolisk. And, was this a battle cry, or is it a... Okay, it's a persistent effect, so yeah, again, board control. Oh, we're doing super good. So I can buff this guy if he's still worth buffing later on. If not, I can save him till the Core Hound comes out. So yeah, we're getting good draws here, and our opponent... Probably whatever they use for their matchmaking is probably... My matchmaking is probably fluctuating wildly at this point. Oh, this guy's got Divine Shield, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. So I can take him out. Oh, I just want to buff the shit out of this guy. Let's do it. And then maybe keep buffing him up. It kind of sucks to lose a 3-3 to lose. Like, I'm doing no damage with this. The Divine Shield blocks the first instance of damage against a creature, so... Actually, it would be a waste, actually, if I put another Houndmaster on this guy, because he already has Taunt. So my next big beast that I put out, which will probably be the Core Hound, he can go out with plus... Because 9-5 dies a bit easy by the time the Core Hound can actually come out. There are a lot of 5 and 6 and even 4 costers that can take this guy out. Like this guy, yeah, he played that. This guy would take out my Core Hound in one hit. And he's got Taunt, so if I play my Core Hound, I have no choice but to lose him to this guy. So, yeah, let's... yeah, we've got good board advantage, so +2 isn't bad. This might not be a terrible time to play that. On the other hand, I could do this.
One shot, one kill.
And then summon my Beast Companion, and then get even more. Then I can play it next turn. Okay, that's super good, actually. 3-coster to take out this guy. So, yeah, 3 into 1. Because, yeah, this is effectively a 3-cost creature. It'd be so nice to get my Alpha Wolf, or whatever it's called at this point. And now, I start bursting you down. Yeah, gotta try to clear out your opponent's board in the early game. Okay, so he has nothing at 6 worth playing. I think this will be an easy one, actually. Beast mode deck. Going beast mode with the beast mode deck. So what do we got? I think I just want to play big creatures at this point, so... Yeah, I think I'd be getting greedy if I went for 4/4, so I'll play this guy out at this point. And then for 2... Yeah, I'll take you out for 2. And hopefully... I still don't really know what all of the custom cards are in the other heroes' deck, so this guy could have, like, really good board clearance, for all I know. I know for a fact that the Sorceress does now. Sorceress has crazy ability to just wipe out all of your creatures if you're going for a strategy like I am now, with a lot of creatures out on the board, but... Shaman could have that, for all I know. I was in almost... My situation was almost this good. Like, I had a good early advantage in that last game I played, and then it sort of went to shit because I lost all my creatures to a big spell. Okay, so that was wasted. That was, yeah, a big waste. Or, no, okay, I thought that was better than it was. Wow. +2 attack for 1 turn, and 2/1 for 1 cost. That's really good. Seems like to me. Oh, it's not even class-specific either. Okay. Here we go. Core Hound, and we'll buff him up next turn. Yeah, I can just trade this out, actually. Is there any reason to keep it around? I don't think so. And, again, he could be saving up for, like, a big spell effect that's going to wipe out my board, so I don't want him to have spell power. I just want to wipe him out. And this video was getting pretty long anyways. I spent a ridiculously long time forming this probably extremely noobish, terrible deck. A lot of thought went into this awful noob deck, so yeah, that took up a lot of time in the video, so it's a good thing that we're getting a quick game here. And he has no choice but to, yeah. So yeah, 5/2, and, yeah, I don't think that... Yeah, that's not... Oh, I don't know if I've explained Wind Fury yet. Wind Fury lets your minion attack twice. Some cards have it innately, there are some spells that let you give them Wind Fury, but that was a huge waste there, because he had no choice but to attack my taunt creature. That guy was going to die on his next attack no matter what, and he played Wind Fury on him to give him a second attack, but he wasn't going to get a second attack no matter what. So, anyways, that was our taunt creature down, so... Yeah, this guy's just dead no matter what, but, it's always kind of fun to put on as much negative damage as you can. I don't really mean that at all. This guy kind of played badly, but... You know, it's good to be polite. I did get very lucky that game. Like, definitely my opponent made a lot of mistakes in that game, but I got very lucky. So, I don't know, maybe I stumbled into a good deck by accident. I think I kind of want to play more of this. And we earned 100 gold. So, I believe, from what I understand, that'll give us enough money. Oh, and we got some new new beasts. Nice. Oh, that's going into the beast mode deck for sure. Oh man, I can't. Yeah, we're gonna continue developing this deep beast mode deck further. I think I might have found my main class here in this game, but oops. Oh, I missed that. I just clicked to move on, and I didn't realize something was gonna come up. I didn't read what that said. So luckily, I have it on video now, so I can just check that out next time. We could buy another card pack, but or we could play the arena, which is a very interesting game mode that I remember watching a bit of this on Total Biscuit's channel back when he first started doing that series. And now me, I will be playing the arena next time, so you can look forward to that, where Jasu learns to play the arena. So yeah, until then, this has been Jasu Learns to Play Hearthstone. Keep it real.